on Wednesday, the 22nd, the agenda, I should point out, has a Scrivener's error. So it was properly posted on Wednesday, the 22nd, not Tuesday, the 23rd. We have a special budget board meeting as requested by 2 members of the budget board. And we have item 3, but I had just found out that the DA may care to answer about whether or not this is an item that we can take action on. I don't know if you want to speak to that, Aaron, or if Mr. Prater does, or if there needs to be board discussion first.
Which item are we on?
3.
Okay.
I can say that I have some concerns about the statutory authority underlying this, and I was hoping in the discussion that might come out. As I'm sure all of you all are aware, that absent express statutory authority for a county officer or board to do something specific, absent that express statutory authority, they cannot do it. And I'm just not aware of any statutory authority that would allow the budget board to do this. But it's not something that I have been requested to do a actual legal opinion on, and certainly not something I've had enough time to research for my own edification.
Mr. Prater?
I'm sorry.
Mr. Chairman, we certainly are not attempting to be obstructionists in any way or stand in the way of any action this board might want to take at all. But when Ms. Etherington brought to my attention that this special meeting had been set, I asked why, and she showed me the agenda, and I began to ask if I'd never heard of a budget board doing that, but maybe there are a couple in the state that have done that, have created their own departments and the like. We know that there is statutory authority to appoint a purchasing agent and the like. And again, as Ms. Etherington has pointed out, where enumerated powers are laid out in the statutes, it is under statutory construction rules, and you look at where things are created. If other powers have not been created, or there's an absence of addressing those issues, or the express authority to do something, in the absence of that, you don't have it. So my only concern would be is if, and you know, I'm looking directly at the lawyer on the board as well. My concern is that I would ask that you allow us to attempt to protect you to the extent that we can, and that is if let us do a legal opinion on the ability of the board to have the power to create a new department, is what my understanding of this agenda item may be specifically addressing. And we'll determine what the statutory authority is. If it's there, we'll certainly let you know that. If it's not, we'll certainly let you know that, and then you proceed at your own peril if you choose to do something outside of the statutes. That's why I'm here.
I prefer not to do that.
Yeah, don't we all? I mean, really. And so, again, not to be an obstructionist or try to get politically in the way of anything that's going on. I have no idea really what this is all about, but I'm concerned about the authority of this board to create a new department within the county outside of the Board of County Commissioners' blessings. I believe that they would be the ones that would have the authority to do something like that. So that's why I'm here. If you request us to complete a DA opinion on the matter, we're happy to do it. If not, and you move forward with your business today, then that's your business.
Mr. Chairman?
Appreciate that very much.
Sure.
Chairman?
I'm not chairman. This is chairman.
Mr. Chairman, for a motion
Sir?
that we adjourn this meeting till DA's had an opportunity to research this and give us an opinion.
There's been a motion and a second, but is there a discussion?
There is a discussion. I'd like to discuss some things here. And believe me, I know you're trying to save us, and we need you to save us. But Ms. Etherington said maybe during the discussion she could go back and look at the discussion as well as this document.
Mm-hmm.
and work with you and make a decision, and I like that. I was going to propose something different than what's on here, that I think may be an answer. And now you have to tell me, because I hope we don't take any action before we do this, before we have this discussion, to see if you guys kind of get where I'm coming from.
I don't yet. Let me, and Commissioner, I appreciate your comment. Let me, because this is a special meeting, and as with any meeting with a public body, anything that's not specifically on the agenda should not be discussed by the board. So I would caution you a little bit. Make sure that your comments or whatever action you choose to take is confined within the agenda item and would comport with the law regarding that. I know that's
believe me, I hear
frustrating.
you. It is very frustrating.
Yeah.
But I will hold my comments,
Okay.
and then I want to talk to whoever is going to sanction or deny us this opportunity. Preferably you. Preferably Ms. Etherington, because she's an awesome attorney. And
I agree.
She represents your office very, very well.
Yes, ma'am.
I just think I have something a different hat to take, not
Okay.
creating something.
And there's a motion and a second
Yeah.
on an item right
Right.
now.
And I
so
hush.
All right. We'll just cut it off there. How
All
about
right.
that?
Mr. Prater, is it proper to entertain that motion before citizens' participation or board comments?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. There's been a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Okay, we're adjourned.